Let's talk about this new Monterey Bay knives, the XLC, or the extra large carry. Now, there is a reason why I always measure every knife myself before I do the videos. One, it gives me the opportunity to really look through the knife at everything and try to get all of my talking points, I guess, right? That's kind of the main reason. Plus, it's just kind of an, OCD thing. I want to make sure that it's right, at least to my tape measure and my calipers and my scale. And it's always amazing to me when I'm looking on the website over here on my phone to get some details and information about a knife. And then over here, I'm weighing it and it's different. I'm like, all right, well, maybe they have fancier scales. It's more accurate and whatnot because it was fairly close, right? So I'm okay with that. But then when I go to measure, they claim that the handle is 4.5 inches on the website. It's 4 5/8. Okay, that's a little, sure. The overall they claim is 8.5. Well, it's 8.25. That's pretty easy to read on my tape measure. I can't really be confused by that. They claim the blade is 3.75. Well, it's 3.65 from the edge of the scale here. So I don't know where they're getting 3.75. I don't know. I'm confused by that. And I always have been ever since I started my channel. And it started with some Greg Medford's. Because he actually tells you, I don't know if he's still telling you this, but he used to tell you that, oh yeah, those dimensions on the website, those are kind of rounded up. They're not exact because that's one of my anti-counterfeiting measures. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about this knife. This is, like I said, the XLC, extra large carry. It's a Ray Laconico design. It's very similar in size, feel, weight. It's very similar to the slayback with just a different blade shape, honestly. The rest is very similar. Although the slayback was not an integral or an integral, however you choose to pronounce that. This is milled out of one solid piece of titanium. Okay, the clip is a separate piece, and the blade is a separate piece. The rest is one solid piece. Integrals always kind of fascinate me. I'm really kind of in awe by them a little bit. Just the milling that they are able to do. And there's some dust in here too that I kind of tried to get out before I started filming, but there is some milling on the inside from where they ground that out that catches some Q-tip stuff. So that's what you see in there. But it's just always impressed me to be able to make an integral, and the machining and the ingenuity and engineering that goes into making that. It's always really impressed me. So like I said, you have a 3.65 inch blade, 3.47 cutting edge. It's 0.02 behind the edge. The blade thickness is 0.117, overall thickness of 0.396. This particular one is M390. The slayback was a different blade steel that I am not remembering right off the top of my head. It was a Sanmai. And this does run on bearings. Now, these are out of stock. I don't know that they're discontinued, but they are out of stock. And they were $300 new. This particular one was loaned in from a friend, David, who's in a watch group with me. Loaned in a couple of other knives as well. And it is actually for sale if somebody is interested at the time of filming. What I will do is I will put the price and stuff down in the description. That way I can just take it off once this is sold. But I do have it. I could ship it. I would just put you in touch with him, have you PayPal him some money, and then I would drop this in the mail to you myself. There's a steel lock bar insert, which acts as an over travel stop. So you have really good lockup with the steel on the steel rather than the titanium. It is quick. It's light. It fits in the pocket very nicely. The pocket clip, it works pretty well. I'm not going to say it's perfect. Coming out of the pocket, it's great. Going into the pocket, it's like an 8 out of 10, which is pretty good in my book. I'm not going to lie. It's super thin, so it's very comfortable in the pocket, yet still comfortable in the hand. I mean, it's a cool knife. I like the monochromatic coloring and just kind of this style look. I enjoy. It is very similar to my Sharknivko Ryu. Again, titanium scales. This one has S35 VN blade. This is a American-made, handmade custom before CNC. This is made overseas. $300 new and about $1,400 new if you can get one. On the secondary, they're more. This is a frame lock. Also a frame lock. This is 2 sides with a backspacer. So it's not an integral or an integral. But I do like this look and this coloring, or lack thereof. Okay, do a couple size comparisons here with the Sharpie. The Spyderco Delica, because I still have it here on the table, my VC Edge interface, which has a 3.66-inch blade, and it's advertised as a 3.66, and you can see this is not 3.75. So don't let the website fool you into thinking it might be bigger than you anticipate. Here it is next to a production Hellraiser. Ray Laconico is an icon in the industry. They put his name right here on the spine. Do they have the blade steel on here? I don't remember if they tried to hide that somewhere. I'm trying to think from before. I didn't see it. So I don't think it has the blade steel on it, which I like. I don't think you need a lot of billboarding, branding, and things like that. Me, the person who bought the knife, I know what it is that I put in my pocket this morning. Whether it's this or this or this or this. Like, I know what's in my pocket. I don't need it to say all over the blade and all over the handle and on the pocket clip and all that nonsense. So, there you go, guys. A quick look at the Monterey Bay knives, the MBK XLC. I will put a link to my slayback video right here.